Far Cry 3 originally came out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in November 28, 2012, but was then re-released as the Classic Edition on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in June 26th of 2018. But we'll be playing on the Classic Edition. It was developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. The original had a total of 50 achievements, but the Classic Edition has a total of 43. What is Far Cry 3? Well, Wikipedia describes it as Far Cry 3 is a first-person shooter game role-playing game. Players can use a variety of weapons. I know that was a lot to take in, but I don't see it that way. I see it the millisecond it gives you the opportunity to free roam. You can commit an act of animal cruelty. You can commit an act of arson and destruction of property while the song Make It Bundum plays very intensely in the background. I won't be playing the audio because of copyright. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. That was super intense. Oh, and you also get a free lap dance.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
We first start the game off by hanging out and partying on an island with our friends. Unfortunately, I'm just joking. We've been captured by a guy named Vas, or Flower Pot, I don't fucking know. And we need to escape with our older brother. Our brother Grant calls over a guard and knocks him out. This then gives us control of our character. The first part of the game basically just has us follow Grant. Grant then gets killed, and after escaping Vas, we get our first achievement. We are then introduced to Dennis. He wants us to climb a Wi-Fi tower and turn back on the signal so he could play Fortnite. I then get an achievement for climbing a ladder. Oh, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. I then turn on the Wi-Fi. This will give us progression towards the full bars achievement. Dennis also wants us to go out and collect plants and animals. We then liberate an outpost, which doesn't get me an achievement. So I go out and liberate another one by myself, but I do it without triggering an alarm, which gets me the unheard achievement. I then learn some skills before going to my next mission. We then meet up with the doctor, which brings me to Daisy. He then tells me that he's running out of supplies, so I tell him that I'll go get the supplies for him. After jumping through the cave and collecting one mushroom, I return to the doctor and get the magic mushroom achievement. I then stole the doctor's hang glider. When I landed, I saw a shark and killed it, and it got me the Hunter Hunted achievement. After killing the shark, I stealthily killed these guards and fucked with the control room. I then caused an explosion, which gave me this reaction. I grabbed a signal tower that was nearby, and right next to my next mission was another signal tower that I grabbed. I then get the inked up achievement before starting my next mission. I then stealthily killed this commander and stole his prison key. When I entered this little cave area where the prison keys needed to be used, there were armed guards and pallets of cocaine. I then find a ransom video that Vas recorded of my girlfriend. I then get knocked out. When I woke up, my girlfriend, my friend Oliver, Flower Pot, and my home dog Reggie were all in this room together. I don't know what type of kinky party this was, but it eventually got lit and my girlfriend wanted to leave. After starting a marching band, my girlfriend and I talked about how despite the party being dank as fuck, it was better for us to leave anyway, which then gets me the worst day ever achievement. I then took the doctor's hang glider again, and then I killed a pig. I then used the hide that I got from the pig to make a wallet, which then got me the achievement Artsy Craftsy. I then drank a spooky potion that gave me 20/20 vision, and what I saw was a man in a white suit. I know, spooky. After all that, I got the One of Us achievement, and also the Jungle Journey achievement. I then went to the town where I saw the white-suited man appear. After I saw him, I then began slowly following him by nudging my character. He then gave me a flamethrower and told me to cause havoc on Vass's men, so I decided to try, and it causes havoc. And when I say havoc, I mean burning down marijuana plants while the song Make It Bundum plays in the background. I then got another radio tower. I then went on to save Rongo by burning down this village. The boys with guns pull up and some get killed. I then save Oliver and get the hands off my stoner achievement. I then meet up with Buck. He said he has Keith, but he wants me to grab him this knife first. I then stealthily take out everyone on the boat. The boat then explodes everywhere like me with your mom. Buck asked me if I found his knife. I told him no, but I did find this frisbee. During my hunt for Buck's knife, I jumped into some water and got attacked by an alligator. During the next Buck mission, I got the Island Paparazzi achievement. I eventually found Buck's knife and gave it to him. He then gave me the key to where Keith was being held at. When Keith and I tried to leave, Buck grabbed his nuts right in front of us, so I killed him and Keith and I left. This then got me the Retake Wall Street achievement. During an ambush on who we thought were going to be Voss's men, I for some reason blocked a cool explosion with my sniper. That doesn't mean I didn't do anything cool. I drove through a wall of fire, survived for a couple seconds, and then I blew up. I eventually made it to Voss and got knocked out. When I came conscious again, Voss tried giving me a pep talk on insanity. He then got a little angry.
Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you!
He then pushed me into some water. When I escaped, I ran past all of his armed guards and got to the helicopter. The helicopter got shot down, and Voss hit me with the best one-liner.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
When I came conscious again, I crawled my way out of dead bodies. In the process of me getting my stuff back from Voss's men, I blew up this big fucker. Grabbing my stuff then got me the Have I Told You achievement. While I was going to my next mission, I got another radio tower. I fought the beast. After getting a lap dance, I killed Voss in the coolest fucking way possible.
Citra, I won.
This then got me the Taken for Granted achievement. I meet up with the man in white suit who then flies me to Hoyt's Island, which then gets me the Higher Than a Kite achievement. I then meet up with a guy named Sam, who I then pitch the idea of killing Hoyt to. He agrees with the plan, but first I have to turn on this Wi-Fi tower and then secondly impersonate one of Hoyt's soldiers. After doing a couple of Sam's missions, I liberate my third outpost, getting me the Rebel with a Cause achievement. I know, I'm this far into the game and I'm just now getting this achievement. After talking about him and killing a lot of his armed men, which is something he doesn't need to know about, I finally meet the man himself, Hoyt. After talking to him for a bit, he tells me that he has a prisoner locked up and that he wants to see me, a professional, beat the shit out of him and find out who he is. While Sam and I were walking to the holding cell, he reminded me to
Remember, smile. On camera.
As Sam is opening up the cell door to the holding cell, I see that my little brother Riley was the prisoner. As unfortunate as it was, I had to beat the shit out of him. After slapping him a couple times, I told him that it was me and that I was gonna help him escape, but before I could help him, I had to slap him a couple more times. This then got me the achievement Deep Cover for beating the shit, interrogating him. I then blew up one of Hoyt's satellites, and then I liberated an outpost. And yes, before you comment down below, this does have correlation with one another. After contemplating my life decisions, I decided to refill my ammo, which got me the Money to Burn achievement. While doing the mission Black Gold for Sam, I got the Needle Exchange achievement. After a long night out, me and the boys decided to sit down and play some. Hoyt lost and got a little angry at Sam. Unfortunately, Sam decided to sit the next game that we played out. I eventually kill Hoyt, which gets me the Poker Night achievement, but I haven't beaten the game yet. After showing up to Citra's temple, I was given the choice to either save my friends or join Citra. I obviously chose to save my friends. Dennis then killed Citra, which then got me the What a Trip achievement. After beating the game, I decided to go for my last 2 radio towers, which then gave me the Full Bars achievement. This then happened. I know, that's funny as fuck. I then went on to get every radio tower. After grabbing every radio tower, I got the Never Saw It Coming achievement, alongside Aftermarket Junkie, In Cold Blood, Road Trip, Bagged and Tagged, Toxopholite, Love the Boom, Heartless Pyro, Improper Use, and Poacher. I then liberated every outpost, which then gave me the Island Liberator achievement. I also collected every memory card, which then gave me the Memory to Spare achievement. After doing all this, I was a little XP short, so I did a couple assassinations to get the remaining XP to get every skill, which then gave me the Fully Inked achievement. I then got the Free Fall achievement for falling more than 100 meters and still surviving. Shortly after that, I ended up in a Logan Paul video, which got me Say Hi to the Internet achievement. While collecting my 60 relics, I got the Fearless or Stupid achievement. My wallet was full, so I bought a couple maps to help me with the relics achievement, and then I got the Poker Bully achievement. When I collected my 30th relic, I was able to craft a special syringe, which got me the Good Stuff achievement for crafting a special syringe. After like the longest fucking time in the world, I finally got the Archaeology 101 achievement for collecting 60 relics. This didn't take me as long as the relics, but it still took me a pretty long time, but I finally got the achievement Dead Letters for collecting all of the lost letters. While looking at my stats, I discovered a reset outpost option, which is what I did for my last and final achievement, which is Rock Always Wins for fully distracting 25 enemies with rocks. This finishes up getting every achievement in Far Cry 3. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments, and also let me know down below what other games I should get every achievement on.